Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been putting off talking about this one for a while now. Not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now it's time. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk. Let's get right into it.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer gives this portable inverter generator a solid 4 out of 5 stars after putting it through its paces in every season, using it for both home backup and camping trips. What really stands out to our reviewer is just how incredibly quiet it is. They claim it's the most silent generator they've ever owned, which is a huge plus for use in a campsite or neighborhood. But it's not just quiet, it's a real workhorse. This client has depended on it to run a high-wattage electric heater all night long during freezing winter conditions without a single hiccup, proving its power and reliability. The controls are straightforward, and the eco mode is praised for being very effective at adjusting power to the load, saving fuel. It features both an electric and a pull start, and the pull start is so effortless that when the battery for the electric start died over the winter, our reviewer didn't even bother replacing it. Portability is another strong point. While not a featherweight, it's noticeably lighter than some big-name competitors in the same power class, making it manageable for one person to load into a vehicle. Of course, it's not perfect. This client notes that the unit isn't quite as refined as some of the premium brands on the market. For instance, it can be a bit fussy about needing to be on perfectly level ground to run smoothly, and it lacks some creature comforts like a digital fuel gauge. In terms of size, it's on the larger side, but this is fairly standard for any generator in this output range. Overall, the impression is very positive. It's an affordable, powerful, and easy-to-use machine that delivers reliable performance when you need it.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer kicks things off by noting that this generator is an absolute beast. Our reviewer makes it clear from the start that the unit is built like a tank and is just as heavy, emphasizing that it's not a one-person job to move around easily. To solve this client took the practical step of building a custom cart with large wheels, which made maneuvering it much more manageable. Putting this generator to the test during its first real outing, a 4-day trip, our reviewer came away thoroughly impressed. One of the standout features was its quiet operation. Several people nearby were curious about it, and the reviewer noted that its noise level was comparable to a popular competitor's model running close by. In stark contrast, a loud job site-style generator running in the distance completely drowned it out, to the point where this client had to double-check several times just to make sure their own unit was still running. When it came to performance, the machine had more than enough power to handle everything thrown at it. It comfortably ran a demanding air conditioner unit, along with other electronics like fans and a battery charger. The biggest test was running the AC and a high-wattage coffee maker simultaneously, a load this generator handled without any issues. Perhaps most impressive was the fuel economy. Running in its efficiency mode, the generator sipped gas, lasting for an incredible 20 hours on a single tank. The reviewer attributes this long runtime to the variable load from the air conditioner, which wasn't running at full power constantly due to the moderate temperatures. Overall, this client is absolutely happy with the purchase, and gives this power source a high recommendation for its quiet, powerful, and economical performance.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer was in a bit of a bind recently, leading to a repurchase of a product they'd previously owned and happily given away. A few years back, our reviewer had a lower-powered model of this portable power unit and found it perfectly suited to their needs. However, a family member ended up needing it more, so it was gifted away with no regrets. Life went on without it, until one fateful power outage brought a stark realization: no electricity, no coffee. And for a retired individual, that's a serious problem. So after accruing some reward points, this client decided to replace what was lost. Upon unboxing, one quirk about this generator became immediately apparent. Starting it can be a bit specific. Forget the casual yank, that's not going to cut it. Our reviewer quickly learned that there's a very particular method to getting the engine running. This little engine prefers a specific starting ritual. Because it's a 4-stroke, you absolutely have to find the compression stroke first. That means pulling the cord until you feel significant resistance, then letting it retract slightly before giving it a full, proper pull. If you do that, it'll fire up reliably every single time. The key is that feeling of resistance. That's when you know you're on the compression stroke and ready to go. It's a small detail, but it makes all the difference in the world.
If this video helped you out, give it a like and hit subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.